Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Check the Score podcast. Today, we have the most frequent guest and our honorary co-host, as I always say. It's Bailey.
Hey, man. I'm back. I'm ready to chat about some MMA.
I know. We have not had you on for MMA in quite some time. It's usually football. We usually go back and forth on football a bit more. We usually butt heads about football a bit more. But
that's true, actually. That is true, except for your GOAT list. I don't like your MMA GOAT list.
I feel like there was a bit of mutual respect the other week when we were sharing it. That will be an episode on the way. We will have more than just me and Bailey. There will be a day we're going to have at least 3 of us, maybe 4, and we're going to do an MMA GOAT list. And I know this guy is going to get so
I'm going to get so rage-baited about your Jose Aldo placements. I just know. And I think I'll rage-bait everyone about my Mighty Mouse placement.
Yeah, I know.
But that'd be fun.
Yeah, that will be good, though. First of all, I think you're one of the only guests that have seen every evolution of the Check the Score set. What do we think? It's not a whole lot different from last time. We've obviously upgraded the mics, table, bit more formal. What do we think now? Like this is like close to the final evolution of where I want to be.
Yeah, like I think the 2 cameras is like, it does make a big difference. Like from a viewing perspective, it's so good. And it feels, I kind of like that it's like, it feels like we're on a date.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Yeah, no, because it's like, I don't know why, but it just does.
Yeah.
It feels easier. I feel like because like I know that there's multiple cameras.
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about that. It's just like, I don't know. Yeah.
It is good. It is good. I do like it. It's close to the final. It's evolution, I think.
Well, what more could you add? Like a wide angle shot? Both? Like what?
Don't worry. I feel like there's always room for improvement in production.
I mean,
obviously people only see the final product, but like editing these videos is just tedious just because of how many elements there are. Like this is a bit away from MMA right now, but these cameras are not linked to what I record to. So I've got to sync the audio and then I have to overlay the videos on top of each other exactly. And then I have to chop in and chop out the entire episode rather than it just be like a lot of your big podcasts have producers who will have a button that just switches cameras and the audio's already sunk to it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah,
so whereas this is like, it's all manually done. So anyway.
You need a producer.
Exactly. We're not big budget enough yet, but we will get there. But yes, away from the set, MMA, I haven't done an MMA podcast with someone, I don't even know how long, but there has been a lot going on. I went to UFC in February. That was a big milestone. I thoroughly enjoyed that card. There was a lot of big international fighters that actually put some good fighters on a Sydney card for once rather than just filling it out with Aussie fighters. But since then, we had the BMF title fight. A lot of people were underwhelmed by it. Were you underwhelmed by it?
No. Because this is why I don't like the BMF belt, is I feel like what Charles Oliveira did was so impressive. Like so impressive. And I think people are just sad because they're like, it's a BMF belt. They're meant to just like knock each other out or whatever, right? And that's why I don't like the BMF belt, because if the BMF belt title wasn't on the line then, I think people would be seeing it as how impressive it was.
Yeah, you're probably right. But like, I think like even Dana White himself, he's like, was not happy with the fight.
I'm like, oh, dude, like have a cry, bro. Like Charles Oliveira is one of the best grapplers of all time and he grappled his way to victory. Like have a win.
Were you upset that they were all 10-9s?
No, I thought there was a 10-8 in there, 100%.
Yeah, I thought there was at least like 1 or 2 10-8s in there.
Was it round 2, I think? One of them, he like ground and pounded the absolute crap out of him.
Yeah, but I think you also got to commend, I know obviously he got absolutely like smoked, but the fact that Holloway didn't get submitted in that fight.
Yeah, but it's very JDM Islam, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
But like, get submitted. Yeah, fair enough.
But like, Oliveira's obviously most UFC finishes, most UFC bonuses. Like he's a submission artist. Like, you know what I mean? Like
it is true. Absolutely. But yeah, the wrestling, like I think, and it made me kind of realize, because I was going through like Holloway's like back catalog, and I think kind of made me realize I think he is a little lucky with the people he's fought. He's never really fought a wrestler. I don't think, because he never fought Chad Mendes. So
yeah, you are right. You think about your Aldos, your Volkanovskis. Ortega's probably the only one that comes to mind.
Yeah, Ortega, like no wrestling, right? Or BJJ. So he never really fought a wrestler. So I think maybe he's a little fortunate.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other people.
Because he got really badly exposed there.
Yeah, like I wonder, like, what if he fought like an Armin?
Yeah, I think he just gets slimed like really badly.
Yeah.
To be honest, even Gamrot, I think, shows.
Makes you think, what if he actually did fight Habib?
Oh yeah, would have just absolutely died.
Yeah, exactly.
Would have completely died.
Yeah, but that card was a bit. I don't know.
I think from memory the prelims were really good.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't watch a lot of the prelims on that card because I think name wise I wasn't very impressed and probably didn't make me turn it on, But yeah, I all I needed in that fight, I would have won $300 if Holloway just slimed Oliveira.
Like a KO.
Yeah, that's all I had. I had Drew Dober beating Michael Johnson. I had there was a bunch of other ones I had on there. I forget what was the co-main of that fight. Barajo Dorito. I had Barajo. There was a bunch of fights. I'd the whole main card. I correct.
Oh, you had like a multi.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And then I just needed Holloway knockout.
Unlucky, mate.
I know.
That's why you don't gamble, kids.
This is why you don't gamble. Yeah, exactly. Gamble responsibly. We have already gone on a huge tangent. Literally the first point on my list is go over previous fight nights, and the first one I have was Movsar versus Lauren Murphy.
Yeah, so I didn't watch it. I can't remember what I was doing, but I had something on, so I wasn't able to watch it. But I do remember you messaged me, and you're like, "Did you just see that? Did you see that?" Like Rob, you were pretty.
I think I actually watched it back. I don't think it's as big as a robbery as I thought.
Yeah, it's because it sounds to me like it should have been a draw.
It should have been a draw. That's why I had it, because
definitely
Movsar won the round, but the point was deducted. So I just don't think there's any way he could have won that fight, because I had Murphy in a close 1 and 2, but I did have Murphy in round 1.
But
and 2.
I was hearing that Movsar rocked Murphy in one of those rounds. Is that true? Or had the bigger strikes?
Maybe, but Murphy was landing more. Obviously, if we're going off damage, obviously we're probably going to take Movsar. But I know damage is the number 1 scoring system in MMA, undoubtedly. But I do think if you're going off volume, probably Murphy.
Okay. Gotcha.
So yeah, I don't know. That's just the way I saw it.
Do you think that Movsar was fighting in a way to put on a big performance and then realized he wasn't going to win and then just went to the wrestling?
Yes.
And then won? Yeah, okay. So that's what I heard a lot, which is really sad.
Yes.
It sounds like Movsar probably, if it wasn't such a high profile fight, would probably beat Lerone every time. It sounds like as soon as he started wrestling, it wasn't close.
Yeah, he didn't even shoot in the first 2 rounds. Everyone's like, what's going on? This guy's not leaning on literally what he's renowned for, being a wrestler. For instance, you go back and watch a fight. I think one of the only Movsar fights that I've watched is when he fought Aljo, and that fight I actually thought was an entertaining fight. Obviously, there wasn't much striking. Undoubtedly, both the guys were elite grapplers, but it's just his grappling just prevails so much, even against guys that are renowned in that aspect of mixed martial arts. So I was surprised when he didn't lean on that immediately. But when you go down 2 rounds,
yeah, he was like, okay, well, I better not lose.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's kind of cringe that clearly he's been told if you don't put on a big performance tonight, you're not getting the title shot even if you win. Now it doesn't look
well,
like
the fact
you
that
will.
because John Silver was in the crowd in London,
Yeah.
and I'm like, there's no way this guy gets it. I get it. He beat Arnold Allen, but he's also coming off a big layoff. He hadn't fought in, I think it was almost a year.
Oh, yeah, ages. And it wasn't a dominant.
Yeah,
win
exactly.
It was a good competitive fight.
I had it 30-27 still, but it wasn't a full-on domination in my eyes. But then he lost to Lopez last year, and Lopez got another title shot and just got smoked again.
Yeah, they're really cooking it. Just give Movsar the fight. I think they're worried Movsar is going to win, and that's their worst case scenario. But I don't think he does.
But I think
to Volk, I'm talking about.
But I also think if he does win, then you give him John Silver, then you put a pretty nut striker in front of a guy that But we even saw with John Silver, he has good takedown defense. I think probably not as good as Volk, but
no,
you know what I mean. But he has, Volk doesn't have knockout power. He's a good striker, but he hasn't got knockout power. John Silver has knockout power. So I think you put a guy like that in front of Movsar, and maybe the game plan changes a bit.
It could be a fun fight. And I also think you can... God, see, they cooked Lopez so badly.
I know.
Because Lopez was so competitive against Movsar all those years ago. I think Lopez would probably beat
His debut
Movsar
on short notice against Movsar.
in a 3-rounder.
Oh, literally.
Yeah, I think Lopez would beat him. And so it's there are solutions if Movsar does beat Volk.
Yeah.
They're just being idiots. Just Movsar Volk. Just do it.
Yeah,
do it.
that's the fight to make.
Yeah, and it just solves...
I've seen people saying
a lot of
Melbourne.
things. Melbourne? When's the Melbourne card?
No. Saying book it for Melbourne. Volk, Movsar.
But is there like a Melbourne card on the?
No. I just saw people online talking about it. I saw Mobster saying he's willing to come to Australia.
Yeah, just give Volk Australia cards till the end of days. They're so good. They're so high.
Oh, they're so good. And also, I think if he does beat Mobster, I think he might just lay down the gloves. Like, I think he just wants to take that undefeated record off someone who's obviously going to look good on the resume, and then just retire, man. I just don't want to see him like go out like the next fight we're going to go into. We're going to talk about Izzy, but like I don't want to see that sort of evolution.
I agree, but I want him to take. I'm annoyed they did Mosfar Murphy because I think you beat both.
I agree.
And then I think he could have had a second round with 3 title defenses, and then he'd be like featherweight go top 5 for me. Like he'd be up there.
The fact he's not already there is ridiculous.
Of course, he's not the featherweight go.
Gets my blood boiling.
Of course, he's not.
We always find a way to try and butt heads, no matter the sport. But yeah, what next for Murphy then?
Yeah, exactly. Like him, Lopez.
Yeah.
How you do?
Silva.
Yeah, him Silva.
The issue is with Murphy, right? I think he was number 3 ranked in featherweight, but his wins aren't that good. Like,
yeah, because the Pico win, we don't really know yet.
Pico and Ige were his last 2.
Yeah, it's not. Oh no, he beat Murphy. Jesus Christ, Emmett.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, he beat Emmett. Yeah. So Ige, Emmett. Who was after Emmett? Pico.
Yeah. It's just Like I don't think like he's. I think he's good, but I don't think he's. I mean, like because I remember when he knocked out Pico. Like I remember Carlos.
But actually, let me just.
No, you're good. I remember Carlos was like, I think he beats Volk. I think he beats Volk.
No.
I was like, nah, no way. I don't reckon.
Nah. Well, I mean, we've seen Lopez's power and like how good his striking is, and just gotten completely nullified. Like there was only between the 2 fights, Volk got rocked, I think once, and that was in the first fight.
Bro, I agree because that second knockdown was very much a flash knockdown.
Yeah, agreed. It was the first. It was in the end of the second, and he backed up into the cage, and then he got pretty much saved by the bell. Like he could have taken some nasty shots on the ground, but
I agree.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I think Murphy Silva would be a really good fight. That would be sick.
I think, I think Volk beats him though.
Oh yeah. I think Volk, Silva does scare me though for Volk because I think they're very like-minded.
But after the way Volk like dismantled Lopez, I have faith that I don't think he'd be able to touch him.
Okay, he still is quick, which he likes.
He's so quick still.
He's so quick.
He's a freak, man.
Yeah, I know.
And he's so like the way he like gets into the pocket, hits you, and gets out straight away. It's ridiculous.
I know. From a technical standpoint, it is like
you can't touch him.
Unbelievable. It also just does show you that like obviously the 2 fights, 2 knockouts, he losses, like how good those guys are.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Topuria is a freaking freak.
It's like, oh yeah, those guys are just on another level. Like when all is said and done, both of them could be top 5 all time. Like that's like the trajectory both of them are on. Like.
Yeah, so I agree. But I do think, I swear to God, Volk in his prime could beat Topuria. I swear.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I honestly
the third Holloway fight, if we get that version of Volk?
Yeah, I think Volk, how old is he? Like, is he 38? 37?
He'd be close to 38. I think he's definitely 37.
37, like he's unk, man. He's unk. He's nearly 40.
No.
So yeah, I think
but he's late bloomer.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've spoken about it before, but prime is, it's relative to when you start.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, yeah, those are our matchups for featherweight. Actually, whilst we're on topic of Volk, because we're probably not going to touch on that again, do you think, I've had this conversation with a lot of people, and because we're sports guys, like we don't just watch MMA, do you think he cracks top 10 Australian athletes ever?
Volk? Yeah, not even close. I think it's whether or not he'd be like top 3.
Ever?
Yeah, to be honest with you. Because like...
What is that, like Bradman?
Yeah, so you'd have like Don Bradman, right?
Okay, like Shane Warne, Ian Thorpe.
Okay, so thing is with... oh, God. I'll be honest with you. I think Olympians are a bit fugazi, to be honest with you. Because people don't... Like, there's no money in those sports. And so like people don't compete in them in the same way people compete in like
So
cricket, soccer.
Phelps, like obviously not Australian, but like when you think of like someone like Phelps,
Yeah, I think he's a little fugazi, to be honest with you, because I think a lot of their, like, to be fair, Phelps is so ridiculous, but also to be fair, swimming is a really unfair in the Olympics because they have like a bajillion different events, right?
yeah,
But like, so like a lot of the top athletes in America, they go into like football, basketball stuff. There's like money in it, and so
yeah.
I'm not that. Like, bro, we have Olympians. I see Olympians in Camden. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at least once a year, my dad will be like, oh, that was a silver medalist. And then just like, it's like, who cares, to be honest with you?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy you say that. I get your point, but I don't know if I would go as far as Fugazi. Like that.
No, I don't think it's fully, but I think it's a little bit. Like, if someone was like, I have a gold medal in the Olympics, I'd be like, that's cool. But if someone came up to me and was like, oh, like I played in the Champions League, I'd be like, that's way cooler.
Okay, what about, would you say the accomplishments of any Australian footballer touches
No.
Volk? Okay.
The only one that like is close is like Craig Johnston. But like,
But he's hardly Australian in my eyes.
I mean, he grew up in Australia, but like the thing is,
Refused to represent Australia.
yeah, he refused to represent Australia, and so I kind of get why people,
have that stain on him.
yeah, but like,
What about someone like Schwarzer? 500 Premier League appearances.
but even so, I'll just quickly say like, so Craig Johnston, Mark Schwarzer, never the best in the world, never one of the greatest of all time, it's not even close, but Volk is.
Yeah.
So, like, how many Australian athletes do we have that are truly one of the greatest of all time in there?
Are you also going to talk about like the pool of people? Because like, for instance,
Yeah.
we talk about Shane Warne, for instance, right? But the greatest cricketers to ever live only come from probably about 5 or 6 nations. When you've got like, obviously England, India, Pakistan, West Indies, South Africa, New Zealand. It's like, maybe I'm forgetting 1 or 2 in there. But beyond that, are we talking about, you know, who's going to be the greatest ever cricketer or spin bowler or other? So,
Yeah. No, I
whereas
agree.
MMA is like, there's not many nations that don't, or at least have a few decent representatives in MMA.
Yeah, like I would say that's why if Australia even had someone in the top 5 greatest footballers ever, like then they would be like, it wouldn't even be close.
Yeah. So we're saying Bradman's definitely one.
I think you'd be hard to argue against that.
Yeah.
He's the greatest cricketer of all time.
Bradman and Warne, probably the greatest bowler of all time.
See, like my cricket knowledge is like not amazing, but like I don't. Yeah, I guess.
And then we've got Volk. Is that what you're saying? But then there's like other guys. Like, are we talking like Costa Zoo?
Oh, the boxer.
Yeah.
No way.
Okay.
No way.
And then I feel like a lot of the other competitive names are all Olympians, right? Like
Exactly, and I just think it's a bit fugazi.
Oh, okay.
Dude, they make no money. No one cares. Like no one competes in those sports. Like.
That is correct. That is a crazy. They make no money. No one cares. I mean, UFC fighters make no money.
Well, the top guys do, but it's like because if you make money, then people compete in your sport. People like there's more people competing in them. You know.
Yeah. Interesting take
standpoint.
from Bailey. Once again, when's he never shy of good takes? Anyway, okay. Oh my gosh, my second point on my sheet is Izzy.
Yeah. He is washed. Just
No.
well and truly. I know.
There was a long time I did not like Israel Adesanya, and then he started to lose, and I'm like, no, I don't like seeing him lose. It's actually kind of sad.
I think that's just really quantifies the Australian Kiwi relationship.
Yeah.
Like Kiwis.
But he doesn't even like, yes, he resides in New Zealand, but he represents Nigeria, but he's got a bit of a out there cringe, a bit egotistical personality in the UFC. You kind of have to sell pay-per-views. But as soon as people kind of look past that facade, they realize, oh, he's a Kiwi. We kind of should support him. He's, but I remember when he fought Pereira the first time and I was like, God, I hope he gets slimed. Like, but then in the second fight, I was going for Pereira again and then Izzy slimed him. And I was like, you know what? It doesn't sting me that much seeing him win. But then the Drickus lost and then the Sean lost. I'm like, far out. Like, this is looking ugly. Then the Imavov lost and now Joe Pyfer, 4-fight losing streak for probably a top 3 middleweight ever. In my eyes, probably the second best. What are we thinking?
Yeah, it's really sad. Because I was on the same boat as you, but yeah, like he's a Kiwi. He's like we have that rivalry with like the Kiwis, and I want like the Australians to do better, but then like at the end of the day, like we're pretty linked, and he's so like respectful to like Volk and stuff, and so I think when it starts actually happening, and you kind of realize you're like, damn, no, I want him to be more successful than like the Americans and stuff,
Totally.
and so it's a shame. I actually decided to rewatch his like because okay, obviously like. The big reason we don't like him is what he did to Whittaker, right?
Yeah.
And I was looking at that first knockout, the first win where he knocked him out. Just an absurd shot he hit him with.
Yeah, I know.
A ridiculous counter shot. Like one of the best shots I've ever seen.
He's probably one of the best counter strikers ever.
Absolutely.
Like his striking, like I feel like people don't give his striking enough appreciation just because of him. Oh, he's a counter striker, but probably one of the best counter strikers ever.
Absurdly good. And I just was looking at that and I was like, and then I compare it to like the Drickus fight and the Pyfer fight, and they're coming in like idiots. Like they're so much less talented than Whittaker, and Adesanya just could never find the shot.
Yeah, I think another reason Israel gets, maybe not best to say, okay, but Israel Adesanya gets the most hate. He has two pretty boring title defenses up following that Whittaker win when he fought Romero and Costa. Like those fights are like pretty.
Cannonier.
Cannonier, not Costa.
Yeah, Costa, he slimed Costa.
Sorry, yeah, I'm thinking Cannonier. Yeah, he has like two of the like most boring title defenses I've ever seen in my life. I love like there's this TikTok I saw, and it's just this American guy. He's like, man, I'm trying to learn new things this year, get into new hobbies. Like, I really want to learn UFC. Name me one fight I should watch. Everyone's like, Adesanya Romero.
Yeah, that's hater behavior.
and it's the most MMA thing I've ever heard, MMA community thing. And then he's like, you guys, I hate all of you. He like replies like, you guys all suck. And then they're like, fine, watching Ngannou Lewis. Like, trust me.
That's a banger. Yeah. And then Namajunas Esparza, the dessert,
And literally, like, he's just like, I'm just gonna go like read Reddit forums now. I'm not gonna trust my TikTok comment section.
Actually, just really random. Do you know there's a website called Fighting Tomatoes? And it's like rotten tomatoes for fights.
That's sick.
So if you want to like actually find really good fights, good website to go on.
Yeah, I went through a phase of watching like. I'm not a big guy that like goes and rewatches old fights. I know you are. You love watching old fights, but like I will usually just go on like a binge. Like I might not consistently watch them, but like I might have like a few hours up my sleeve one night, and instead of watching a movie, I'll just go like, let's just go watch some old fights. Like I'll just like watch like GSP Matt Hughes, and then I'll go watch like
Which one?
I think it was the first fight when GSP.
No.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But like, just go back and watch a bunch of old fights, and then I'll just like message a few of the boys. I'm like, bro, have you seen this fight? And then like, most of the time they're like, yeah. I'll be like, oh, okay. Because like I feel like especially since we started the pod, my MMA knowledge is like that first MMA pod we did. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was like
dead knowledge.
One of the worst. Like I was just like backseating so hard, and I'll be like asking questions about what you're talking about. But like I need to go back to old catalogs still. Like I feel like my new catalog's good. Like I'm up to date with things, but like going back.
It's worth it, man. Actually, MMA On Point, do you watch them?
No.
Did you not? Really good YouTube channel. They do awesome documentaries. They actually did a video a month ago where they did the top 10 best UFC events in history. And they listed
as in just main events or main cards?
Entire cards.
That's so
entire
sick.
thing. And so like then they did it and they basically said this is a really good way. Get some of the boys and literally watch the cards like you would watch a pay-per-view and don't skip anything. Like start from the start and watch the whole thing.
That's such a good idea. We should do that.
Yeah, and there's really good ones.
We should just do like a night at like one of the boys' houses,
Bro, UFC, I think it's 217. I can't remember, but that's the card that has...
Ready? I think I know what it is.
Yeah?
Is it? Oh, I feel like it's a Usman. Is it Usman?
No, it's headline Bisping GSP.
Oh, so when he came back.
Yeah, so wait, I'm just going to pull it up because I don't want to get it wrong.
I think one of the main cards that I've seen people rave about as the best ever, it might not be 217, it might be like later in the 200s, is Usman Masvidal. I think Gaethje was on that card too. I think that might have been when Gaethje head kicked Poirier, maybe. And I think because they talked about that Trevor Whitman. And it was like he had all three of his fighters on that card, and they reckon it's like one of the best cards ever.
Honestly, probably would be up there. But 217, the main, because this was their number one best choice.
Yeah.
It's like Johnny Hendricks, Paulo Costa, Wonderboy Masvidal, and then it's Namajunas, Joanna, Cody Garbrandt.
Banger!
Yeah, bro.
That is probably the best No, sorry, no. No, I'm thinking Joanna Whaley.
That is a great fight. This one is very good still.
Yeah.
Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw, Bisping, GSP. So it's like,
bro. How pay-per-views have fallen, bro.
there's 3 title fights on that one.
That's insane.
Yeah. And so, yeah, you just sit there and literally watch everything. Like, don't skip, like, do the bits in between the interviews.
Bro.
Like, just watch it.
I so wish that I was a fight fan for when Joanna was like, like prime.
Yeah, she's my favorite women's fighter of all time. And I don't think anything will ever change that.
Bro, she's unreal.
She's awesome. Joanna Violence, man. She used to just beat people up. Like, proper Muay Thai.
Yeah.
She was awesome.
I was so happy when she got inducted.
Yeah, when did that happen?
It was recently. I think it was on the BMF card.
Oh, yeah. She is a BMF.
Bro, and then what about DJ only just getting inducted on the weekend?
Well, to be fair, he only retired like a year ago.
But he went to
2 years
one.
ago.
Yeah, I guess so. But
Yeah.
yeah. Because who else? We had someone else inducted recently as well.
No, sorry. I was going to call Mighty Mouse Fugazi, but I was like, let's just not be controversial for the sake of being controversial.
Yeah, I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. But yeah, okay. Anyway, back to Izzy. Who does he fight next?
Yeah. Wait, who did we say? Oh, we were saying Shara, no?
Yeah, we literally got sent a post by one of our other mates before the show, before we literally turned the cameras on. And I think it's Full Violence that posted it. And they said Shara.
Yeah, I'd be down for that because, like, I think Pyfer sucks and Izzy got slimed. So I think Izzy might be literally a fight away from versing someone who's unranked.
God, that's so sad.
Yeah.
He's literally, I'm trying to think. It's like literally like almost like a Cejudo arc. Like Cejudo just like losing.
But the thing is with Cejudo's losses is he was pretty much competitive in most of them. Like,
Yeah.
he went split decision against Aljo and stuff.
Got slimed by Marab.
He did, but like obviously the Marab went and did what he did. And also he rocked Marab in the first round. So
Yeah.
it was kind of like, oh.
Yeah.
But like, is he just getting slimed by Pyfer? It's like, Oh, to be fair,
I think
no,
that-
Payne Talbot's better than Pyfer for sure.
Yeah. I also think that the Drickus loss was competitive though. I actually had Izzy winning that fight up until that point.
Yeah. We watched that in Cheers. Well, I think we were saying it was 2-1 to Izzy.
Yeah.
Because it was
the
fourth round, he got subbed, right? Yeah.
I had Izzy winning, and then he just got subbed in like the most Drickus scuffle I've ever seen.
It was the worst takedown. Like it was like an ankle pick, and he had like his knees on the floor. Like,
Yeah, I
it
know.
was just awful.
Yeah, he threw an overhand, and then he like went in, and then like
Oh no, that's right. Sorry, it wasn't an ankle pick.
yeah, it was like
right.
it was really weird. And then I'm like, what just happened? I'm like,
And that's right. And then my favorite bit is he has his legs crossed on it, which that's like the first thing you learn when you're doing a rear naked choke. Don't cross your legs and you get like ankle locked. And he just does it. It's just like, yeah, sure.
yeah,
It's worst technique ever and still subs him. That's just so Drickus.
yeah. No, it's kind of crazy. And then for Pyfer, he's probably got to fight up. Unless actually he could fight down because he'll be in the top 5.
Oh my God. How is he in the top 5?
He will be. He'll be.
Yeah, because Izzy was 4th. I hate the way they do that in the rankings. It's like same thing happened with Taito Ivasa. Taito Ivasa was like ranked number 3 at one point. when he KO'd Derek Lewis, he went from like 15th to 3rd. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, good God, that is like really bad.
And now Pyfer will just get slimed by like Bahalo or Dorito or whatever.
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna try this real quick. Oh no, it doesn't work. Oops. Okay. I was gonna try. There's like a sound effect there. I was gonna be like crickets.
Tried to put like a bruh. Oh, okay.
Crickets like toot toot. Tied 2 of us are top 3.
Yeah.
I hate the UFC ranking system.
It's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
Like, obviously, use your brain a bit.
And like, what about like when just fighters just randomly like move up or down one position?
Yeah, and
Like-
you're just like, why is that?
and a lot of the time they'll do it as they're about to make a match up with them, or like
yeah, they did that with John Jones when he fought Stipe. I think he became pound for pound number 1 for a week or something.
Oh God, so.
Oh, I think like the first time he was going to verse him, whatever. But yeah,
it was
pathetic.
And like I think Michael Chandler moved up like 1 rank when they booked him for the White House card. I'm like, what? What are we doing? That this guy's going off like several losses.
Yeah. Oh, bro, they just don't care.
I know.
They just don't care.
It's awful. Listen to the fans. Anyway, Pyfer, who should he fight? The post that we were looking at earlier said Barajo.
Yeah, I want him to verse Barlow. Because I don't like Pyfer.
I love Barajo. I hope he slimes him.
Yeah, top 5 all time, you reckon?
Yeah, Mount Rushmore. Anyway, that's a bit of an inside joke. Anyway, okay, next, which is the main essence of this video, the reason we're doing MMA today is UFC 327.
Should I pull up?
Yeah, Yuri Prohaska is back. Are we going to get Yuri champ?
I think we will.
Please.
I think we will.
Please. Bro, I love that guy.
I love him as well.
There's only, to be fair, I love him, but like, I didn't even like when he fought Roundtree. I love both of them. Like, I don't really care who won that fight. Like, I was just like, bro, both these guys are sick. Like, I love them both. Like, one of my favorite Joe Rogan MMA podcasts ever is that second Khalil one. He's like just so entertaining. I love
like Khalil is.
Yeah, I love him. I think he's just such a comes across as a good guy too.
Yeah, I think he's all right. Like, I'm pretty neutral towards him. I think he's an entertaining fighter.
And that Pereira fight was so good.
Yeah, like I gained a lot of respect. He brought it to Pereira.
Like, he was winning and then just got slimed.
Yeah, but like he was fighting in a way where it was like, you're fighting in a way to really make sure you win the first 2 rounds, but you're really sacrificing yourself for the later. And Pereira was fighting in a way where it was like, if this goes past 2 rounds, like, you're gonna lose, and that's what happened.
His nose at the end of that fight was just
like the leg kick started adding up, and it was like everyone was like, "Oh my god, like Khalil's so quick," and it's like he is super quick, but you can only
fought like
fight like that for so long.
He's fought like 5 rounds, I think, once, maybe previously to that. Like,
yeah, and he wasn't striking like that because you can't strike like that at that size.
Yeah, no, literally,
and keep it going.
Yeah, I know. Even though like he is a small 205, like he's stocky, but he's not.
Yeah, like height wise.
Yeah. Anyway, do you have the card up for 327?
I do.
Start wherever you want to start on that card. I think all the fights are pretty good.
Yeah, well, I like even the early prelims are interesting.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, absolutely, yeah.
Like Kelvin Gastelum's, I think, the first fight.
Yeah, Vicente Luque. I'm sick of Kelvin Gastelum. By
so
the
am
way.
I.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're on the same page about that.
Yeah,
like,
I think just
stop eating burgers, bro.
Actually, just move this up here because this table's really.
Yeah.
I think Luque points. Like, that's probably just your safest bet, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think Gastelum can win. Absolutely.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think Gastelum's still really good. I'm more mean. He just frustrates me with his weight and stuff. We got Tatiana Suarez, Lupi Godinez.
Bro, how the fall off of Tatiana Suarez is crazy.
Dude, I was so big on her.
Yeah, I know. We both had her beating Weili.
Bro, and then she came in and she looked so washed. Like, physically, so washed.
I think the last 12 months of women's MMA has kind of shown like how far it's like the standards dropped a bit. Like, since your Nunez's and your Joannas, like we mentioned, have left, like Weili went up in versus Shevchenko and just got destroyed. Like, literally dismantled.
Yeah, like Shevchenko, like, man, she's pushing as maybe like the all-time greatest. Like, she's amazing.
She is really good.
But yeah, no, Tatiana Suarez, like, she was like, I was so big on her. Like, I was telling people, I was like, you got to believe me. Like, Tatiana Suarez, she is beating Weili. You got to believe me. You got to see the wrestling. And then she just looked so bad. Yeah, and I was like, I'm pretty sure she's just washed.
She had a really bad run with injuries, and then
and she had cancer. Like, she had a rough time.
Yeah,
I swear to God, she was good, but I think she's washed now.
Yeah, okay.
So that's a shame.
Anyway, prelims.
Kevin Holland and Randy Brown. That's such a fun
Banger.
fight. That's such a fun fight. I'm backing Randy Brown.
Yeah, I'm going Randy Brown.
Yeah.
You just cannot trust Big Mouth, bro. Like,
yeah, because absolutely, because you'll lose to someone crap, but then beat someone good,
bro. Like, he beat. Oh, I forget who he beat.
Because he fights so much. Because
he lost to MVP. Oh, by the way, cut him after the fight the other week. He lost to MVP, and then he had Daniel Rodriguez, and like we're like, bro,
he nearly got KO'd.
Yeah, but he lost it on points.
Yeah.
Or maybe he got submitted. Anyway, it was something like that. He lost. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, because he was going to try and break a record for most times fought in a year. I think he had like 5 fights in a calendar year. Bonkers, like straight ridiculous. But yeah, I just don't see a world where he wins against Randy Brown.
No, I think they're very similar profiles, but I think
the first Randy Brown fight I ever watched was the JDM fight.
Same.
Yeah.
Slimed idiot.
Banger.
We got Gamrot versus Ribovics. Yeah.
I'm going Gamrot, but like,
yeah,
I do like Ribovics. He put on one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life.
That's such a banger, that fight.
Yeah, versus Zellhuber.
That was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gamrot, I mean, people forget, man. He's a good wrestler.
Yeah, he got slimed by Charles, though.
He did, like, really badly.
Lost a split decision to Dan Hooker, probably controversially.
I swear to God, Dan Hooker won that fight.
Yeah, I had Dan Hooker, but like people thought it was controversial.
That's like James reckons it was clear Gamrot win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be delusional. We watched that fight in the pub, and that is definitely an issue sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it is an issue.
Yeah, like I remember when. Do you remember when Ursay got knocked out on that night? And the pub, it was like you could hear a pin drop in that pub. It was rough.
And then we got a message from one of our mates. He's got New Zealand heritage, Baden. And he was like messaging in about Kai France.
Yeah, and Joe banned him instantly.
Yeah, he got kicked out of our group chat.
Get out of here, bro.
Oh, so sad. Yeah. Isn't Usyk booked for a fight as well?
He's booked.
For Tim Elliott, Perth.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's going to lose.
So do I. Bro, he almost beat Pantoja. He was one round away.
What even is happening? Like, what? Because he had to fill in against that unranked dude on short notice, and he got like rocked and stuff.
Yeah, he beat him, but
it was not convincingly.
Not
and it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. Because wasn't he booked to fight? Was he booked to fight Cap at one point?
I can't remember actually because he's been booked and cancelled a few times.
So is Cap as well.
So it's hard to remember with Usyk.
Yeah. Who we got after?
Yeah, sorry, I had to quickly Google this. I thought Cub Swanson had retired.
No, this is his retirement fight.
Okay, and he's versing the Nate Train. That's such a fun fight. I'm going to go for Big Nate because I just love him.
See, that's the only fight on this card I don't know much about.
You don't like Big Nate? You don't like the Nate Train?
I don't know him, bro.
What? Bro, he's had so many banger fights. He got slimed in his last fight though. Let me. When's the last time he won?
I only know Cub Swanson because he ruined my multi one.
Yeah. So look, Nate, he's been KO'd in his last 2 fights, but he is fun. So I think that's actually going to be a banger.
Okay.
On Romp. But I'm going for Nate because I love him.
Bet.
And then we've got a Bellator fight.
Yeah, I know. Pico versus
in the UFC.
I rate it though. I rate it.
I'm down for it.
Can we cut the loser?
No. You don't want to cut Pico if he loses. At least Pico's like, for that 1 minute, he was entertaining against Murphy.
Yeah, and then he got spinning elbow.
Absolutely destroyed.
Bro, 2 spinning elbows in a row. It was absolute cinema.
Didn't you miss both of them?
Okay. So I kind of missed one of them because basically we're watching it literally at my house here. And James, one of our mates, he goes, "Oh, can I grab a charger for my phone?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll grab a charger." And I went and got it. And then I'm like, "Oh!" And I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "Protest spinning elbow." I'm like, "No way!" One of my favorite fighters in the UFC just spinning elbow KO'd.
Bro, to be fair, I'm pretty sure only me, Ethan, and Oscar saw that one. Like, I think everyone else missed it.
Yeah. Wait, what about Bobby Green getting slimed by Roofy? You missed that one.
I did miss that one because I'm providing food for you guys. I was getting the bloody party pies out of the oven.
Yeah, we had food in the oven. My man was hosting. And we're like, holy shit.
And then I was like, don't tell me. Like, just let me watch the replay. And Joe goes, spinning wheel kick. I'm like, frick off. Like, God, let me have something. Bastard.
Oh, honestly, I think that was a better KO than either of those two, though. Like that.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I've never seen the spinning wheel kick live. Like, it would have been awesome.
Oh, Mauricio Rufy, what a guy.
There's been like 10 of them in UFC history, you know? Anyways, I'm backing Pico on this.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah. And then we've got Azamat Murzakanov versus Paulo Costa. I have...
Paulo Costa moving up to light heavyweight.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I actually didn't even notice that. This Azamat, I had to look at him beforehand.
He's ranked like 6. I
can't remember a fight of his I've watched.
Exactly. I'm just going to take him just because of
the name.
Costa. Yeah, no, because of ranking. Previously fought at 205. Apparently, Paulo Costa only wants this one fight at 205. He said he's just going to go back down after. Like, why?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take Azamat Murzakanov.
And Costa's a bit washed.
Yeah, even though he did look good against. I mean, it was Roman Kopylov, so like.
Kopylov is good.
Except he's had 2 really bad losses. Well, Costa, and then he lost to, I think, Robocop?
Kopylov?
Yeah, I think he lost to Gregory Rodriguez.
He also got wrestled by that dude and submitted.
Yeah. So I'm going to take Azamat Murzakanov. Anyway.
Yeah, same. Then we got Dominic Reyes, Johnny Walker.
Banger. Ultimate goofy fight.
I've realised. Johnny Walker's sliming him.
Yeah, I know.
I reckon.
I see it. I
thought for some reason in my head Johnny Walker was going up to heavyweight.
Bro,
was that just a rumour?
I don't know.
Okay, definitely then.
Actually, he's got to go up to fight his brother because they had beef.
God, that's such an interesting fight actually.
Volta Walker versus Johnny Walker.
Who would win that?
I don't know, probably one of them by heel hook.
yeah, probably something goofy.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
Johnny Walker for the culture.
Yeah, I'm going Johnny Walker here. I like Johnny Walker.
I know.
People like make fun of him for being chinny, but like,
Nah, I think, but he also beat Min Yang.
yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure I watched that really drunk in an Uber home, and I was like, oh my god, because Ethan was in the back, and I'm like, Ethan, look.
No, I remember. I forget where I was. I think I might have been with James, and I'm like, huh? What?
Yeah, it's like it's happening. Like he's doing it.
Yeah. In China as well. Like,
yes, that's right. I forgot about that. That was crazy. He was a huge betting underdog as well.
I know.
Like plus 500 or something.
crazy.
So yeah, I'm gonna go. Actually, sorry. Have you seen the video of Johnny Walker getting KO'd in training by that like 16-year-old boxer?
No.
That's a shame. You should search it up.
I will.
He's got literally headgear on as well. He gets slumped. It's crazy. Like he is chinny, man.
Bad day at the office.
Literally. Then we got Curtis Blades, Josh Hockett.
Bro, I want Josh Hockett to win just for the post-fight presser.
What did he do?
Bro, he was on the first Paramount card. He was on the Justin Paddy card at the start of this year. And he like just went on this like creepy, goofy speech, like rhyming thing. Like, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's concerning.
Yeah, watch it when you get home. Go
I actually will.
type Josh Hockett speech or like post-fight speech. Like, and he like goes on about like
he tried to do like a Chael Sonnen thing? Or like
yeah,
or
like that, but even weirder.
okay. And it just didn't hit.
Yeah, no, well, clearly it hit. He's getting Curtis Blades and he's unranked.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I missed this then.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that.
He's undefeated as well. I think he's like 7-0,
8-0, yeah.
7-0, something like that, yeah. So yeah, go watch it. It's pretty funny. I remember watching it because it was like I'd got the Paramount Plus subscription and I was watching it. And like next minute I just see like Oscar harried off, like all the boys type in the chat. They're like, did you just watch like that? And that was like so creepy. It's like,
Wow, bro. Okay, so it kind of has like aura.
it's weird, yeah. Anyway, and like Joe Rogan's even a bit confused. He's like, what? Like, what's going on? Anyway, it's funny.
I will have to. All right. Now we got Josh Van versus Tatsura Taira. Yeah, that's an awesome fight. I
banger.
do think Taira's probably going to win.
I have Tyro as well. I think his ground game's too good.
Yeah, I think he's pretty unreal. The back takes and stuff are just stupid.
Yeah, I know. He's really good.
But I also think
I'd like to see Josh Van win.
I would as well. And
But-
I want that rematch with Pantoja.
I agree.
But Van just keeps getting better. Like he works hard. And
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he came in and he looked different to like, and I think also now having two camps of preparing for a grappler as well. Like, obviously
100%.
he would have
similar as well.
Yeah, prepared for Pantoja, prepared for Tyro. You'd think coming into this, his takedown defense is pretty good. Even if his ground game isn't polished, being able to just, stuff takedowns or, get out of guard and stuff like that. Like, I think you'd hope so.
I agree. And like they're both like back takers, rear naked chokers. Like they're actually super similar.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that makes me now want to see Tyro versus Pantoja. Because like, how would that go?
I mean, yeah, that is right. But like, I do want Van to win. Just from a fan standpoint.
I want Van.
But if
I
we
love
got the only reason I'd want Tyro to win is because I'd love to see a Japan card, like a Japan pay-per-view. Like, imagine we got a headliner.
Oh, true.
That'd be sick.
True, man. Japan, they love their MMA. People don't realize, man. People forget.
People forget pride, man.
People forget pride, man.
And now for the main event of the evening.
We have Yuri versus Ulberg. I mean, look, please, Yuri.
Yeah, I know.
For
Me. Like, I know Ulberg's our brother from across the ditch, but
Yeah, I went on that big speech about like, we got to support the Kiwis. Nah, brother.
sorry, I hope you get slimed.
Yeah. Sorry, he like thinks he's a samurai. That's
know.
kind of cool. So I hope he knocks you out.
Yeah, used to be a stripper and he's a samurai, so
Who used to be a stripper?
Ulberg.
I'm talking about Yuri being in the samurai.
No, I'm saying
You used to be a stripper.
and he's a samurai.
Gotcha. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
exactly. Yuri just has aura.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Have you seen that interview of him with Mighty Mouse? And he's like, DJ goes, out of all your training methods, what's like the hardest thing you've ever done? And he's like, for 24 hours, I did 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Oh
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
yeah, he has some wild stuff like that. There was those videos of him doing sprints where he like shut his nose and mouth so he can't breathe.
What about the one of him like whacking stinging nettles on himself?
There was one where he's doing like 1-2 combinations on the treadmill and he's like spinning around and stuff.
Oh my God. I love you, bro.
Yeah, I remember seeing a meme and it was like, the fighters for the most important fight of their life. And it's them, they're doing like wrestling drills, like all the 1, 2, 3. It was like Yuri Prohaska before the Pereira fight. And he's got like saws and he's on like a skateboard. He's like cutting wood off. So true, man.
Oh, I love you, Prohaska.
Like sometimes I forget that he does actually have like a team that he trains with.
Yeah.
Because it almost just feels like he just does his own thing.
Yeah. Literally so good. I love him. Yeah. And then, okay, that's it for predictions. We've been going for 45 minutes. All right. Last segment of the show. I told Bailey briefly about this. Actually, let me just when you're hosting, producing, it's tough. It's tough stuff, man. People forget. Okay. And now for the final segment of the show, I pre-warned Bailey about this before we came in, briefly what I had planned. Basically, I have 10 MMA fighters in front of me, and I'm going to ask him if these guys will ever be champion or be champion again. So they might have held a belt previously. They currently don't have the belt, and why might they be champion again? Got it?
Yeah.
And give me a little explanation. It doesn't have to be very in-depth. It can be one word. It can be one sentence, just something pretty generic, right?
Okay.
The first guy I have is Evloev. Will he be champion?
No. I don't think he has like the X factor. I think he's very good in a lot of ways, but I don't think he's amazing in a way you have to be a champion.
Okay. I respect that. I'm on the same page as you, to be honest. I think he'll definitely get a shot,
Yeah.
but I don't think he'll ever be champion. Next one is Armin.
Yes. As long as the UFC allows that to happen. Yes, I think he's unreal talented.
2 from 2 in my books. Number 3 is Jean Silva.
No. I think there's a lot of hype with him, and I think he has like knockout capabilities, but I think the Lopez fight showed that he's not as good as people think he is.
Yeah. I disagree. I think that he'll be champion one day.
Damn.
I just, given how old he is, I hope I have him right in saying he's like late 20s, mid to late 20s.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, he'll be champion for sure. Alex Pereira.
Oh my God, that's hard. Because I don't think he's beating Garn. Yes.
You don't think he's beating Garn?
No.
Wow.
No, I think people are about to be reminded how good Garn is and why we have weight classes.
So you think that Alex Pereira isn't beating Cyril Garn?
No.
That is crazy. That is bonkers.
Yeah, like I'm actually pretty confident Garn will win.
Okay, so hypothetically, Pereira obviously is moving up. He's fighting Garn. He loses to Garn. Garn rematches Aspinall and loses. We get Aspinall versus Pereira. What happens?
Yeah, I think Pereira. Like I think if Pereira loses to Garn, I think he'll just go back down to light heavyweight, and then I think he'll win the title back at light heavyweight.
Interesting. Okay, fair enough. That is a hot take, bro. That's super.
Is that really? I actually thought it was.
No, that is super hot.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. I thought that was like the common take.
Nah, hot. Okay, Marab.
No.
You don't think he'll be champion again?
No, because I think with sorry, I shouldn't call him a one-trick pony, but like with a fighter who has like a very clear way of winning, like so that's
clear
Marab.
method of victory.
Yeah, you know what he's going to do, right?
Yeah.
Is that often once they lose, people see what the person did to beat them and everyone replicates that. And so people saw what Jan did. There was lots of things Jan did. It was like the body shots, like the elbows to the grip. So Marab couldn't do the grip and stuff. And people will do that to him for the rest of his career now because they know the formula for beating that. And so people just get better at that. And that's why people often, it's very rare people win the title back. And the people who do win the title backs are people with lots of, feathers in their cap. So like Volk or Valentina Shevchenko. And I don't think Marab's that kind of fighter.
Yeah. What if he moved to 145?
No, because I think he would be too small.
Okay. Ankalaev.
I'm going to say no based on my prediction of Pereira because I think Pereira would beat Ankalaev from here on out.
Okay.
But
what if Pereira beat Garn
then that's why.
and Yuri fought Ankalaev?
Then I think Ankalaev could beat Yuri.
Okay.
But I think based on my Garn Pereira prediction, no.
Okay. O'Malley.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes, I do think so.
I think if Merab doesn't get the rematch against Yarn, which I think he will, but if he doesn't, and they go in the direction of O'Malley, I don't think he does. Like, I'd pick Yarn, but I think O'Malley could beat Yarn.
I think so as well. I think he, like, an amazing striker, and people don't realize that Sean actually works really hard, and I think he's actually quite smart about training and stuff. Like, a lot of his coaches have said that, and so I think he will get better. He's still young, so yeah, young-ish in MMA terms. But yeah,
Pantoja.
Yes, I think Pantoja's amazing. I think he's truly pound for pound up there.
Okay. Ian Gary.
Yes.
You think he'll be champion?
Yeah, I think Ian Gary's unreal good. I think extremely talented, an amazing striker, and amazing takedown defense. I think people really underestimate how impressive that shove cut win was. That shove cut performance was.
Yeah, no.
And the Prates win.
I do agree with the Shavkat shout. I don't think he'll be champion, but I do agree with the Shavkat performance. Obviously, he lost by decision. Yeah. But like those final 2 rounds in that Shavkat fight, especially the last round, man, was impressive. And Diego Lopez.
Yeah, man, he's been screwed over really badly. I'll say.
But has he?
Yeah, because I think he's now so far out of the title contention. Like, he has to win a few more times to justify it again.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes. I think he is. I do think he's the second best featherweight in the world.
Yeah.
I do think that. So I think once
as in second
best,
like number 2 ranked, or are we saying?
No, second to Volk.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And I do think he would. I really think he'd beat Evloev in a 5-rounder.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, especially with his size compared to a lot of he's a big featherweight.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, like he could easily go to 155 and stack up in size.
And he's got dynamite in his hands. So yeah, I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, is there anything you wanted to ask me? Any fighters you wanted to quiz me on about that, or otherwise we're done?
Oh, do you think JDM will be champ again?
Oh, that's a good one. That was one I was considering. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because I think JDM versus Bilal was just right place, right time. Like, you've got your Garys, you've got your Shavkats. Obviously now you've got Islam that's moved up. Michael Morales is on the come up. Like, you've got guys that are like I think that 170 in terms of prospects and like future champions is the most stacked division in the UFC right now. And I just think, not that he isn't good enough to be champion. I just think the guys, it's like a unfortunate circumstance that the guys around him are just like really building good resumes. And after coming off a really dominant, like he got dominated in a loss to Islam, I think that's just going to stain it a bit. Not that he's not good. I love JDM. I hope he beats Prates, but
I agree. I do worry for him, but he is really young. So
yeah,
you never know.
But he's like also like I feel like he's also got the perfect frame for 170. Like, he's like, he couldn't go down. He's too big to go down. He's too small to go up. 170 is him. Whereas I think there's a lot of guys that could move around. Like Michael Morales, he is huge. Like, he could go and fight it. He could fight at 185.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
You know what I mean?
6'3", yeah.
Exactly.
Huge.
He's massive. Like, there's guys that could move around in that division. Obviously, Islam, we could easily see him go back down to 155. He says he walks around at 180. I don't believe that.
Islam says he walks around at 180.
Yeah.
Oh, no, shut up.
He'd be bigger than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Because I remember Poirier talking about it on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he's like, oh, when Islam walked in the cage, he was over 190 against me.
Jesus Christ.
And Islam goes, no, I've never walked around bigger than 180. Like, on Twitter, he said that. And I'm like, what? Like,
surely he meant it lightweight when he was fighting lightweight.
Oh, anyway, something like that. But like, so I think the only thing he could benefit from in that division is that there could be movement with people in weight classes. Yeah. But I don't think so. I can't see him being champion.
It's fine. We had 2 Australian champs at the same time at one point. That was awesome.
That was good. We could have had 3, depending on Urseg, maybe.
Yeah, no, genuinely, that was close.
Could have 3.
It was close, but yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all I had. Any other fighters? JDM. I was trying to think if there was another one I was going to bring in, but I forget. Let's have a little sneak peek. Screw it. Strickland. Does he beat Chimaev?
No.
Okay.
No. I think Chimaev is unreal.
Okay. Too easy. All right. Well, that is where we're going to leave this episode. Thank you, Bailey, for coming on.
That was a lovely chat. Enjoyed it.
It was good. We went on a few tangents. I only had like 4 bullet points and we've got almost an hour. So
We'll just be yapping.
absolutely, as we always do. Thank you for tuning in to Check the Score podcast. Let me know what you want to see on the podcast next. Any more MMA, any more football, any more rugby league, any more topics you want me to tackle. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.